thank you for joining the Green Mountain Ghost Society crew as we get ready to journey into the unknown and explore the unexplained. Welcome back, everybody, and thanks for joining us as the team investigates the Rutland Free Library. This will be part 1, but first I want to say happy anniversary and thanks to everybody who's joined us on our journey. That's right, about a year ago today we released our first video. Now, the Rutland Free Library is located at 10 Court Street in Rutland, Vermont, but it was originally opened in 1858 as the Rutland Federal Building. Now, the Rutland Federal Building was a courthouse, federal courthouse, as well as a post office. And then in 1953 the building was repurposed into the Rutland Free Library. There were additions added onto the building in 1966 and 1989. We were very lucky as we were the first paranormal group that got to do a overnight investigation, and we would like to thank the assistant director, Amy Williams, for that, as she was the one that made it happen. We started with a tour, and she showed us the basement, and these are the jail cells from when this building was used as a courthouse. I would assume they were holding cells. They probably brought the guys in during the day. They hung out down there. She said there are theories that it was used for the Underground Railroad as well. Other things that it may have been used for was to store alcohol during Prohibition and during the Civil War. She said that Confederate spies rumored to have been housed there. A lot of people do report creepy feelings down here, so very interesting to see what we find down here tonight. There's also this hallway right here, and at one point Amy informed me that this is one of the locations that many people have heard voices saying hello to them, or hearing footsteps when no one else is down there. After this we go upstairs.
Have ever gone down? No, I've never sat alone after work in the jail cell. I've never spent a lot of time.
Amy does explain that she doesn't spend too much time down there. So this was the actual courtroom, and that area up there was a press box. So people would come to cover these court cases. They would sit up there. And then the room that we're currently in, a lot of people probably had their fate decided on, which would be not such a comfortable. This is the attic at the north end of the building. Apparently this building has 2 attics. Now, Amy informed me that between the 2 attics, one of them feels just like a normal attic and the other one has this very strange and uneasy feeling, and she'll explain here that it seems to build up, but this is apparently the attic that tends to make people feel uneasy. Like as soon as you turn.
I gotta remember how to get here, because I need, for someone else, because Deanna's gonna be left on her own.
It does feel like you need someone going like this. Don't come in. For me, I worked in both of these rooms by myself.
Okay.
And for me, they felt similar, and that it, over time, it builds. But for me, it's one of those. Sort of a balcony of the box room in case you
So here, this is by the press box. And also the other attic. This attic's on the south end of the building, and people claim that it has a completely different feeling to it. You know, it just feels like a normal room. We're not even quite sure what that room was used for. This is that press box, and this is one of the only areas where we were getting hits on a K2 meter during our tour. And that box right there seems to be causing it.
That a little bit. Real quick, there's one thing I want to do. Is the camera still going?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, in theory, I think this would help debunk sounds in the future. Come on, start recording. Alright, quick, I'm going to tap on this thing. I'm going to rub it. I'm going to scratch it with my fingernail. I just want to tap it on something. That's all. Here, come on, start recording. Alright, real quick, I'm going to tap on this thing. I'm going to rub it. I'm going to scratch it with my fingernail. I just want to tap it on something. You think we'll have coming through here? That's a great question. Let me get some extra light on that for you. Ah, that's interesting. Like, I mean, something was there. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Amy, is that you? That is very interesting. Something was here at some point. Yeah. This floor is.
The floor was ripped up. You see that? This was all ripped up. This is all cut differently.
What's right below us, do you know?
The lobby.
Could this be the bathrooms below?
Oh,
Actually,
bathroom A or
What
bathroom
is
C.
that?
That's a book.
There's a book in here.
Is that another book?
It's part of a book. And this is just part of the boards that they use for the floor. Hold on. Now we're curious. Hey!
It could be the
It
board.
could be.
Could be the board.
Nobody's. There's a lot of us moving around right now, so.
And so we just found a book underneath the floorboards.
Just covers too.
That's interesting.
If I'm doing
Those are
anything
two different
uncomfortable
covers.
with me doing, please let me
I'm
know.
wondering if that's the date.
1948. Well, maybe not.
If there's anybody in there, or anybody here, if you could maybe try touching that black device on that bench, or maybe talking this device or the black device that that woman is holding, maybe it'll help us hear you. If you could tell us your name, we'd appreciate that. You spent a lot of time here. Do you want to try asking questions?
I'm in and out of here a lot. I'm Amy. It'd be nice to meet you if you're here. Would you tell me your name?
Can you let us know why you're here? Or how you died?
When you're in this room, what does it do here?
Is there anything we can do to help you?
Do you want to be heard by one of us?
Now, Dean, what's our baseline temperature reading for this room?
All right, we're currently at 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. And the other area that we were in, that was...
Roughly 75 to 76 degrees
Okay.
Fahrenheit.
So there's a little bit of a baseline temperature difference. I guess our job is done here. Let's see. So it's actually very interesting. So this area actually, according to the map, was originally part of the tea jury area. You know when you step into a room of people and you know you're not exactly welcome there, but they're not going to tell you directly, but you can kind of feel that discomfort? It's kind of like that. It's not like oppressively bad, but it's one of those feelings where you're not exactly getting the warm and fuzzies either.
So you feel like you're not wanted in here.
Yeah, not particularly. And like as soon as I stepped across this threshold, right down here on the floor, I stepped over here. It's just like, yeah.
So you feel like this is somebody's space?
This is somebody's space. Maybe not.
Is this that petite area or whatever it's called, or is this?
Stairs came up the stairs there. So this would be the teacher room.
And then that would be the closet.
Yep.
So if that's the case, there would be a door right there.
Yep, right there. This is the petite room.
You can actually see it if you come to this small walking area here.
Oh, the door?
Yeah. There's that here, so that's going to take you into the journal room.
I imagine some very uncomfortable sentences were decided upon, some not so nice arguments in the two rooms. That would make sense. That would make sense. What do you think? Have Deanna come up here?
I would be surprised if you already have. So what you weren't here for, she said that prior to the investigation, that with the two attics, if you go into one, it's a completely different feeling than the other one. This one that we're in, she actually had said, is a very uneasy feeling that tends to build up the longer that you're in here.
Yep, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that because
We didn't tell you that on purpose to see how you react.
yeah, I can kind of feel it. And I'm gonna step out of this room because whatever does not want me to be here is behind me, and I am not a fan of
Yeah, of course. Where's my bag? I got it. Okay.
If there's anybody in this room, can you make your presence known?
Alright, we'll have to come back here at some point.
Talking to this device with a red dot. if there's anybody in this room.
So the upstairs north attic, just walk us through your experiences up there.
Mine have been, I really have always wanted to get that space cleaned out. I know you've noticed we don't throw anything away, so I've been up there a number of times by myself in both of the separate rooms. And for me, it has consistently been a building feeling of you're not supposed to be here. It's a feeling of increasing pressure until I leave. Feels creepy to me is the word that I use to describe it.
Is there anybody here that wants to talk to us? Or that would be willing to talk to us? Can you tell us your name? Maybe tell us what you did in this building?
Oh, I just got a voice. It was like, yeah.
Are you the one who said hello to Patty?
Do you know who Patty is? Did you work here? How long has this been, like, kids' books? Has it been for quite some time? Or?
Probably since '89.
So, Evan, I think it should be important to note for the video that this section was not part of the original courthouse. It was the 1989 edition.
Is the microphone on?
Yes.
Okay, making sure. You said 89? Or 69?
89.
89.
Do you like the books here?
Are you a kid?
Could you stand in front of that little structure with the foam seats? Somebody once took this camera apart and they took the filter out and then put it back together so it catches the full spectrum, the full light spectrum.
Did you do that?
No, I've tried to do it and I guess my hands aren't steady enough.
So when I place the larger earmuffs on, it's making the smaller earbuds fall out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But so I can honestly hear it better without these.
But can you hear us is the question.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's
Try to get these in a little.
Wait, let me see those for a sec. You're in a library. What's your favorite book?
Are you here by yourself?
I just got some sort of voice that said, "Row."
We making like a cat sound or
Or a
something?
lion?
Or tigers? Or bears? You can come over here and sit with us if you want. No one here wants to hurt you. We just want to talk to you. See what's up.
Are you being a lion?
I got a voice that said purple.
Purple.
A purple lion?
Maybe a purple book.
Purple people eater.
Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Did you see they made a movie on that recently?
You're below, there's a lion in the cornflakes.
Lion in the cornflakes. Oh, sorry. The only problem is you never really know if you're just catching something through a radio station or if it's...
So just a note, at this particular time I did accidentally bump this with my foot.
Okay.
So
I got some male voice, but it was unclear.
Tell us what else you like.
Got a purple frog for you. Why don't you sit next to Dean?
I got a voice that sounded like Daddy or Addie.
that purple book I just grabbed,
I keep getting a male voice.
the purple book I just grabbed,
Is that the book that?
that's the book I just grabbed.
Wow. Are you reading to us? We would really like that.
Do you want us to read a book to you?
I got a voice that sounded like ice off. And then a voice that went like, yep.
You want us to read this book?
And then a voice that said confirmed.
I'm just saying, confirmed doesn't sound like something a kid would say, but... I feel like I'm cheating on my kids reading to a potential ghost. Again. Shh. To surprise the dad, you have to be tricky. First of all, don't let him see this book. How to hide this book? Wrap it in paper and cover it with pictures. That way, he'll never know it's about him. Tuck it between boring books no one ever reads. Where's the polka dotted hippo book? Wink wink. Make up a secret name for it, like polka dotted hippo. Be sure to wink when you say it. You may already be good at surprises, but do you want to be a super dad surpriser? Great! Luckily, any day is a perfect day to surprise a dad, and there are so many different ways. Some surprises you make: draw hearts and hide them everywhere, build a snow dad, invent something amazing just for him.
I got a voice that sounded like thunder.
Do you like this book? Other surprises you do: get his toothbrush ready, reorganize his shoes and hats, help him with the grocery shopping. If you want to make him laugh, walk and talk like a dad. Some surprises you don't make or do. Instead, you find them. How to find surprises? Look up, down, under, and all around. Stay perfectly
Hear
still.
you. It said, hear you.
Listen. Stay perfectly still and listen. Dig a hole, sift through sand, or kick up leaves. Kids have good eyes for nature.
Good stuff.
Dad's not so much. So surprise him when you find a caterpillar nibbling on a leaf, a squirrel hiding in a tree, dandelions for a bouquet, a heart-shaped rock, a busy, busy anthill, geese flying high above. Would you like to find surprises for your dad? Now that you're an expert on any day surprises, you are ready for special day surprises. These take a little more planning. If your mom is good at keeping secrets, ask her to help. Special days for dads: welcome home, Father's Day, his birthday, congratulations. First, choose when to have the big surprise and decide who to invite. Just your family, your pets, his friends, relatives, your stuffed animals, like our purple frog friend here. Your
Yeah,
friend,
I would. It said,
your friends, neighbors. Do you have any pets, or did you? I used to have a dog. Then decorate with his favorite color. Keep it simple or go wild. Remember to save some ideas for next time. Now plan the yummiest part of the surprise: the treats. Create a dessert that looks like your dad. Bake cookies with extra chocolate chips. It's your dad's special day, so be sure to have his favorites: spicy chips, smoked oysters, super stinky cheese. For pets,
daughter.
Or daughters?
or were you somebody's daughter and you were 4 years old? Let's get back to the book. I want to find out. Don't let my kids know I read this book. Don't forget
there. Either in there or been there.
Don't forget presents. Presents for a dad. Shirt and tie.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Instead of wrapping these, wear them for an even bigger surprise. Everything you need to make paper airplanes together. A secret treasure map of your yard. Coupons. Coupon to play catch until dad's tired. Coupon for one early morning fishing trip. A coupon to read a book of dad's choice. A coupon for a cheerfully clean room. And a play coupon. Check also any day surprises you make or do or find. If your dad gets suspicious and asks, "Hey, is something going on here?" Look innocent. Practice this in a mirror. Say something like, "Behind you! It's very boring right now. You shouldn't turn around." Think fast. Distract him with a crazy dance.
That one.
Which one? Are you doing a dance? When it's surprise time, make sure everyone is hiding. How to hide everyone? Between the pictures, plants, or balloons, behind the curtains, couch, or coat rack, under the table, cushions, or blankets. While you wait for your dad, practice whispering. Surprise! Okay, now.
It
Surprise!
was a male voice. I couldn't make it out what it said.
Remember, of all the surprises, the best ones are the special ones you dream up, just for your dad. Now don't forget to hide this book and shh. If you don't want to let your dad read it, have him say this pledge aloud before he starts. I, Dad,
Right.
promise not to remember anything in this book, especially anything about surprises. And so that is the end.
And no. And no.
But that's the end of the book.
I told him, I said I needed to come back here. I got like after we did our walks, we're gonna come back down here. Nice frog.
Thank you. It was hand-picked.
Yeah. Look for it.
Alright, I'm gonna sit here and try not to...
Because actually, the light wasn't on when we came through this way, and I even said, I'm like, because there's a lot of kids, and then we came in here, the light came on, well, that makes sense. It's a kid's room.
So one note that I should make as well is that I was told that there are fluctuations in the HVAC here, so if there is a random change in temperature, that could be a potential variable.
Did you feel something when you were back here?
I'd say so. But I'd say it could be possible that I was led to that. Like I said, this is where we did a spirit box session, so. Why, what are you feeling?
Nothing right this second. It's funny because when we were just in one of the rooms downstairs when we did my walkthrough, I felt like, okay, this could be interesting. But it almost seems like when you walk into an area sometimes, it's like, okay, I'm out of here. Like the spirit's like, I'm out of here.
Be right back. We'll grab a cat ball, actually.
I think this was where, down here, it was my bed over there where I thought I heard shh. Are you gonna get some books, Evan?
Maybe. Just gotta ask. I'm gonna lay a few books in front of you. Can you just pick one of them?
Pick one? Sure.
He just has to renew his library card. It's only 30 years expired.
Alright.
This one?
What about it?
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay, so we did the SD session as you mentioned, and he got purple and Daddy and Aurora in sound at one point, and apparently Jared had actually grabbed this book, and we actually sat here. I read this book right where you're
No
sitting.
kidding.
So that roaring sound that he was referring to,
Yep.
see what book it is?
The Lion and My Cornflakes. That's awesome.
Told you she's good.
Read it to our little person in the chair, we think.
We actually, I put the chair there before I started reading. Now I feel obligated to leave the chair there.
That's nice.
So we didn't pick the frog, so.
Oh, that's cool. So you read this book, huh?
I did. I sat here on camera and read a book